Capricorn, welcome to Maslow Tarot. I'm here to do your reading for June 2020 for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus signs. If you don't know your chart, check the discussion section of my channel and you'll be able to find some links to help you with that. This is a monthly reading, so it's going to be a little longer than the weeklies. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. Help out the channel, and I really, really appreciate it. If anything, thanks for stopping by. So we are going to do your monthly reading, starting off with a card for you. A card that represents you. We're going to see what's going on your mental space, the internal mental and emotional space, and your external environment. And we're going to see what kind of lessons are going to be coming in. What are some struggles and what are some good things for June? And then we're going to get some advice from Spirit. We'll be doing two different spreads. One of them is going to be Lenormand, and then we're going to also be using some Oracle cards throughout the spread. Alright, so this is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. Getting a card for Capricorn, please, for June 2020. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus, please. For Capricorn. Capricorn, just a card, just one card for Capricorn for June. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're being safe. Alright. Oh. So you have Seven of Cups. I don't know if this is a better view for you. It's kind of a glare. I'm going to be fixing that soon. I just don't know how. So I guess we'll go this route. So Capricorn, you have a lot of options. You might be very distracted at this time. Maybe stuck in fantasy land, maybe thinking about all the awesome things you're going to be doing when you can be outside again. And yeah, so we're going to look a little bit more into that, but first we're going to go into your mental space using the Soul's Journey deck. This is for Capricorn, the internal, mental, and emotional space. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for June 2020, please. For June 2020. Denial. I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. Got some sacral energy going on here. So something might be appearing to you this month that seems like a really good opportunity, but it might end up not being really great. Could be an offer of some sort. Could be going through a lot of fear-based decisions. Forgot. We're actually going to go into your external environment now, and then we will pick the tarot and see what's going on in detail. Life Changes Oracle deck for June 2020 for Capricorn. You might be afraid to make a decision because you're worried about what's on the other side of it. This has to do with being confronted with a potential illusion or deceiving yourself, being overwhelmed by options or presentations. Alright, what's the external environment like for Capricorn for June? June 2020 for Capricorn. External environment, please. Get some rest and self-care. So you might not be able to think clearly right now based on just so much going on. So get some rest and self-care. So you might need to take a break. It might be time to take a break here. I'm still getting used to this. And sorry about the glare. There's nothing I can really do about that right now. But this is get some rest, and this is self-care. So we're going to pull out the tarot deck. And I feel like using this one. Oops. Dropping things. Nine of Cups just jumped out of this one. Alright, so we're going to get some more information on these cards here. So this could be illusion and then denial. You could be in denial about something. Alright, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, under Venus. Let's see what's going on for these. Dig a little deeper. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, under Venus. Alright. So, let's get one more card for the Seven of Cups. Why is... Oh. Okay, so we got the Emperor for the Seven of Cups. Yeah, so we definitely have an illusion going on here. And you feel out of control, like you're not able to actually understand what's going on as far as what's behind the curtain. Very distracted by fantasy, these thoughts, these dreams, but you feel like you don't really have any control right now. What's the internal environment like? Thinking a lot, trying to make a logical decision about something or assess something logically. You're going through a transformation of probably how you think and how you communicate within. I'm noticing this white rose. You might just be really innocent. Oops, this is actually upright. I just flipped it. But you're in a good place. You've built a solid foundation of making these logical decisions to carry you forward, but you are transforming. So this foundation is probably becoming even stronger. It could be within your immediate group of friends or people in your home. This is the home environment card. But this is a major transformation. So we got two major arcana on the board. When you're resisting control, you're trying not to take control of the situation, you're afraid to make a decision, and I think maybe you're afraid to make the wrong decision. What's your environmental factors for this? Seven of Cups. Yep. So this is the card of strategy, but it's also getting away from deceitful energies, which could actually be the way that you think. Changing your patterns, changing the way you think. Getting over a burden. It's been really hard. You feel like you probably had a lot of loss going on in your life. You also have the Eight of Swords right here. So you're taking the blindfold off and you're seeing all the truth around you with regards to something that wasn't what it appeared to be. It lied. They lied. Whoever this was in your environment, lying. But you took off the blindfold. Something caused you to see that what they were offering you wasn't exactly what. It was just a pretty picture that they were painting. It wasn't the truth. You were in denial for some time, but now you're trying to take control, but you feel like you have no control. It's been a very hard situation. You got the Ten of Wands here. It's a burdensome relationship you have with this person, and you're trying not to lose it. You're trying not to move forward with this Eight of Cups. You're trying not to leave What is the lesson for June for Capricorn? It's really hard to walk away when you put a lot of work into something and then you find out that they weren't being themselves or truthful. The lesson is to step into your power, okay? Take the lead on a situation and move forward with motivation. Yeah, he doesn't take any shit. This is your lesson. Where's the King of Wands lesson? Yeah. You're creating abundance, putting away money, taking care of yourself, building on that solid foundation that you've built right here, okay? You might be the only one who's putting in a lot of work, and that's why it's so burdensome. You might have to let this external energy go. Let's see, what's the struggle in June? We have the Nine of Pentacles. You might be afraid to be alone. And that's why you're not making any drastic decisions. You don't want to take control over the situation. And you probably don't want to hurt somebody's feelings either. And we have the Seven of Cups again. An illusion. And it's tied to the Nine of Pentacles. You don't think you can make it on your own, but you can. Probably in denial about that aspect because you've probably grown very comfortable in the situation, no matter how hard it is. But moving away is still on your mind. Throwing in the towel. But what are you going to thrive at? What's going to go really well in June? Let's figure that out. Got the Page of Wands in reverse. Ooh. Looks like you are nurturing your motivation. You're nurturing your reasoning, the reason why you're moving forward. This is what you're thriving at when it comes to what you want. You know what you want and you're going to go for it. You're putting all your energy into getting this and you're pretty confident. Once you get past this communication, we have the Page of Wands. This is reminding me of like a hard conversation. Not taking action. This is like a hard message that comes through. But you're going to stand in your power and it's going to make you realize what you want. Whether it's from learning what you don't want and learning that there's better things out there, better people, better environments, better situations, learning the truth. Some advice from Spirit regarding the situation. Nurture that inner child. When things become a burden and when things become so hard and you cling to something, it's not fun anymore. So it's like, why would we cling so hard to something that feels like a lie? Like something just doesn't feel right. But you are taking the blindfold off. It has something to do with something in your environment, okay? It's making things 10 times harder than it has to be. You're going to have this conversation. You're not going to take action any further. And you're going to just remember what you deserve. And remember what you want, okay? Take a look at the past. Enjoy the happy memories that you did have. Whoa. Because we do have the Six of Cups here, but I think it has a lot to do with your inner child, or potentially if you do have a child, you want to think about what's best for the child, or if you were to have children, would you be happy having children with somebody who makes you feel like this? Like you have to protect yourself from deceit? So you might be a little bit restless about this situation. It's time to take a rest, okay? I think that literally, yeah, that's this card right here. Get some rest, okay? So Spirit is saying get some rest. Sleep on it. You know, it doesn't have to be figured out all in one day. but you're working really hard for something that's not giving you any output. Anything else from Spirit? Alright, so you're a very committed person. You're committing to something that doesn't make you feel emotionally fulfilled. As we have the King of Cups in reverse and the Hierophant here. There's something better for you out there. You're really committed to making this work, but just if it's not soothing you emotionally and it's not fulfilling you and there's no emotional connection anymore, it's kind of like, why put yourself through it? I'm feeling like it's a learning process. There's a lot that you're learning. Somebody from the past might be on your mind. Whenever you feel like you're discontent and you're not emotionally fulfilled, this person pops in. Maybe in your dreams. I don't know if you can see that. Got some dreams going on up there. Let's see. But yeah, you are going through a transformation. You already have a strong foundation of logical thought, clarity, mental clarity. Your mind is balanced. You're able to see things clearly. Now you finally took that blindfold off, okay? So you're going to see a lot of things that might be painful. You might be in denial about how somebody may have lied to you and got away with it, right? But you're taking the blindfold off as we have the 8 of Swords in reverse. And it's a 7 to the 8, so that's progression energy here. You're moving forward. It's very difficult. It's a heavy burden. And you don't want to walk away. You're resisting. You're resisting taking action towards what you really want and what truly makes you feel like the powerful person that you are. But yeah, stay motivated. Find your motivation. Make sure maybe you save some money up. Be careful what you invest in. Be very strong. Once you make a decision, that's your decision, and follow through. Don't be overwhelmed by all these cups here, okay? You can do it on your own. You can make the right decision. There's no right or wrong way to really do this thing. It's just a big old learning experience, because you're going to get to your destination at some point. It's just a matter of how much control do you have in it, as far as what you can do with your 2 hands, what you can do with how you think about it, how you feel about it, how you talk about it. That ends up being the world that we create for ourselves, right? But just be aware of whatever you're in denial about, whatever you're not wanting to see, because you are going to be taking off the blindfold. I don't know if you're in that energy yet, but it's going to cause some things to become clear here. You are the 7 of Cups this month. It came out in both decks. Yeah. Alright, let's check out Lenormand and see what the Lenormand has for you. I kind of want to do the original one. Oh. So we're going to do the original Lenormand deck. We're going to do the simple 9-card spread. Let's see how it works with the OG Lenormand deck. The anchor popped out. Might be feeling stuck. We got the tree. That's very stuck energy. And the man. So you might be feeling really stuck with somebody. that you don't want to be stuck with, or just feels stagnant. Again, emotionally unfulfilled, right? For Capricorn for June, please. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for June, please. Something will be revealed. I got the book. Oh, we got the lady. So feminine energy. Community, might be talking to her friend. Oh, somebody in your community. There's the snake. This is what we were talking about. Clever, deceitful energy. Just slithering up in your environment. Or maybe it's a woman, a female or a feminine that's in your environment that is being sneaky. There's an anchor again. Child card, the fish, the tree again, and loyalty. This is exactly the other spread, just all over again. So we have this feminine energy here, and it's something about your community. This could be you, or this could be the person that's being deceitful. But the community card is right smack dab in the middle. So you could be failing to see somebody in your environment that is not exactly being truthful. We have the anchor, so stuck. You know, you're docked, you're not moving anywhere, it's stagnant. And then we have the mice. It's causing you, the mice and the child, so it's eating away at your happiness. Again, get in touch with that inner child here. This is your innocence. This is your like happy-go-lucky side. But the more you get stuck, life just isn't fun anymore. It's not fulfilling. You need to drop the anchor off and separate yourself from whatever holds you back. It doesn't have to be forever. It could just be for a little bit, you know, but just explore. So we've got the fish card, which is money. We have the ground, the tree, and the dog. We might be staying because it's a secure environment, because it has to do with that money. Remember, we got the 10 of Pentacles. Was it the 9 Pentacles? Yeah. The money makes you feel safe. You might not have a job at this time. You might not be able to work. Okay? I want to look more at this deceitful energy. So I'm going to pull out the Witch's Tarot. Oof, that's hot fire. Hot fire. I'm going to ask about the snake for Capricorn in June 2020 regarding this spread. Capricorn. Alright, so who's the snake? What's going on with the snake in this person's, in Capricorn's environment? Can we get some more information regarding that? We also got the 7 of Swords. I'm guessing what they tie together. They're both 7s. Maybe look into the number 7. It's a page of wands. That's the snake. Yep. So not seeking, so 6 of Swords in reverse, not seeking your new world, right? So not moving forward into the unknown. It might be really overwhelming for you, but it's something that you know that you need to get away from, but it's scary, you're not doing it. But once you do, the World card shows up. You have everything at your dispense to get through this situation. You just have to make those first steps. They could be holding you back. Again, holding you back. It's not moving forward. You know? And this is what you have waiting for you. So anything that's keeping you away from this as far as travel, new opportunities, learning something new, whatever your truth is, whether it's your goals and what you want. There's a whole world out there. I think this card just did a full 360. Yeah, because it's golly. Card gymnastics. Can we get more information about the snake in the world? Oh my gosh, I need like a card catcher. Like, go! Oh, look at this. Look at this. Do I lie? I'm not lying to you. You need to watch out for somebody in your environment who's holding you back, who's not telling you everything. They're holding some truths to themselves. That's what these swords are. This is the deceit card. And then this is the deceit card. And you also got the 7 of swords in the other deck as well. So, someone's not telling you the truth. Okay? I'm just going to say it. There's a deceitful energy in your environment. And it has to do with you not moving on, or they don't want you to move on. Yeah. Listen to your inner voice because you're blocking your intuition. And you know, my face feels like, okay, it's here. You know. High Priestess in reverse is secrets. But High Priestess upright is intuition, right? This person is probably very, very deceitful, very good at lying about you. You're in denial. You don't want to see the truth. So if this is you, I'm very sorry. But rest on it. Meditate on it. Think of different ways that you can focus less on the situation at hand and more on yourself. And whatever you need to do to carry you forward, take those little baby steps and move forward in order to figure out the new ground that you're going to be covering. Like, it's going to carry you forward. So go in the direction of the current, you know? I think that's all that, really. Everything else is pretty clear. Clear with that. Bottom of the deck. It's me! The wild card, the divine, I can't say that word. Diviner? There we go. The mystic. So yeah, here's your energy again. Here's that snake energy to look out for. I don't know if this resonates with you at all, but something that you're not moving away from, it might be too difficult. Once you do move away, you're going to have this vast world in front of you. It's scary, but it's so worth it. Just remember that you are taking some harsh truths with you. It's not always easy to move on. And then this is the energy of the deceit. We have the deceitful person, but getting away from deceitful relationships cause it. But you need to actually take a look within in your intuition. All the red flags that you've been seeing, right? Just in case this is a romantic relationship, let's pull you some Romance Angels cards. And see if that has anything to do with it. What about romance? You could be lying to yourself. It doesn't always have to be someone in your environment. But considering we got those 3 cards, I think it really is somebody in your environment. And they might be coercing you with money. Money, and maybe you have kids with them. Okay, the Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. For Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We got honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Enjoy the good times. There's that moon again. could have been totally different at the beginning, and maybe it's in how it changed. Be afraid of being lied to. This could all be internal. When it comes to the romance angels, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And then with chemistry, there's a strong magnetic attraction here. You could just be afraid to lose it. And you don't want it to get boring. You don't want to feel like you guys are getting stuck. Maybe it's time to relight the flame. You know, do something fun, different, spice it up a bit. All right, let's get some advice from the fairies deck. Advice for Capricorn. Yeah, you could be afraid that it's all an illusion and someday it's going to change. That's what Seven of Cups is kind of about. But there is some, that could be what the deceit is. It could be you. You could have the feminine card. If you're feminine, then this could be you deceiving yourself. But it is the community card, so I thought it was somebody in your environment. Could be Mother Dearest. Making you feel like you're gonna lose him or her. They're just not right for you. This is your life. This is a whole new world for you. Some advice from the fairies, please. I just realized I didn't do my invocation. Okay. My advice. On the deck, we have Five of Wands. Opposing goals arising from differing opinions, feeling at odds with yourself or others, overly ambitious. You could be just comparing yourself to other people a lot, and it's making you feel insecure, you know, like you're not good enough. Like it's always this internal battle going on. But you are good enough. Who's telling you you're not good enough? Nobody, just yourself. Most likely. All right, let's see what we got here. So the ego card, illusion of being trapped, placing too much importance on material items and getting caught up in fear and worry. What could happen? Oh my God, if that happened, this would happen. What can I do to stop it? It's fear. Five of Summer. Trust that there's a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from the negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. So if someone's just being really negative constantly and they're just bringing you down, you might be in denial that that is a toxic friendship or family member. Just because they're family does not mean that they have to be in your life. A lot of people have traditional values that are different. But if it's not healthy and it just makes you feel like crap, why keep it around? The Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society. Get some rest. Right? Get some rest. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're doing all the things that you used to do to take care of yourself. Whenever I think about that, whenever I feel like it's teetering as far as my self-care, it reminds me of back in like middle school or something, when you're like super attentive to how you look to other people and you're like, I just want to fit in, I just want friends. It reminds me of like how I would wake up in the morning, more in middle school. High school was like, do your hair, do your makeup, and like it affects your whole day. Just trying to like fit in, right? Again, that's fear. The Hermit's about going within, taking a time out for yourself. Probably take a moment to look at what you're afraid of. And then we have the Empress. It's time to take action. The power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. So this could actually be like nurturing yourself, and your environment, stepping into your power. What makes you feel good about yourself? Self-care. You could be so focused on losing something that you cause it to happen, because you start to change. You know what I mean? Okay, let's pull you an oracle card. We're going to use the Angels and Ancestors deck by Kyle Gray. For Capricorn, if you need some advice from Angels and Ancestors deck, that would be lovely. Thank you guys, Ancestor Spirit and Highest Vibration, Lord, you provide the clearest messages. I really appreciate your assistance and your love. Thank you. This is for Capricorn. Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus for June 2020. Bring it on. It's a lot. Okay. Okay, so we got 3. I'm not going to read all 3 because I don't want to bore you to death because it's a lot of information. But we have You Are Not Alone, Guardian Angel card. This is exactly what you probably think it is. With the white feather, your ancestors are here. You're not alone. I highly recommend being the weirdo that talks to yourself in your room, even if you don't hear anything back or feel anything. Talk to yourself. Talk to the walls. Talk to spirit. Talk to whatever about asking questions. What am I afraid of? What's going on? Talk things through out loud, and before you know it, it's like your attention changes and what you can do to fix it, what you can do to solve it, what you need to learn about yourself, because it's a very private journey. Self-growth is so private. There's no right way to do it. Just making the moves and keeping your eyes open. It's in the book. We also have White Witch. So based on purity, protection, be the light, see the positive side of the situation, use your wisdom to use your wisdom and your clear sight when you are in balance, to analyze the situation in a more positive light. I'm not saying be all fluffy rainbows and butterflies, but what I'm saying is use your logic to make you feel better. What is logical? Okay? If you're afraid of something, how likely is it going to happen? Talk to mentors, like the Hermit said. Talk to mentors. Talk to somebody who's been through that feeling before. We also have Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect, which is kind of like the Hermit as well. Looking at yourself, looking at the galaxy that is you, everything that makes you up and who you are, and acknowledging it. This might be a time where you're doing some shadow work. So, shadow work is never over. But it's all about opening up, acknowledging the shadow side, seeing it, accepting it for what it is or what it might be, purging any emotions that are attached to it, and then learning from it and moving forward. Alright, so I'm going to look at White Witch, be the light. I'll get up for you. Take the higher road and choose the light. Remove yourself from the lower energy experiences. The White Witch card represents the maiden aspect of the triple goddess of paganism and modern Wicca. The maiden is a gentle, innocent, and pure aspect of the goddess, a loving soul who wants nothing but the best for the whole earth. Here she's joined by a horned owl, showing that she's willing to respect those with more wisdom and experience than she has. But she's also willing to trust what she feels right to be with, what she feels to be right within. With this card, you're being reminded of the goddess within. No matter what is happening to you or around you, you have a choice. Choose not to be pulled into dramas, bickering, or energies that are just going to limit your joy. If you're surrounded by people who are hostile towards you or someone else, or you are in a negative situation, perhaps in the workplace, you're being invited to be the light. You are an incredible person who can really bring in the light, so how can you change the energy? How can you redirect the conversation to love? How can you protect yourself? How can you help the person that's being picked on? Or are you the one who's guilty of causing drama? You will know the answers. Know also that you're being encouraged to shine the light you were born to share. And I know it's a female, it's a feminine card, but it does, every human has a feminine aspect and a masculine aspect within them. Your giving energy is your masculine, your receiving energy is your feminine. So this is definitely the innocent and pure energy of the triple goddess, right? So you have the young, the old, like the crone, the one who's been through it all, and the journey from that. So every day is a new day. So if you are feeling like you're stuck in a situation and you don't want to see exactly what's happening or how it's affecting you, the cards are like pleading you to change the situation in any way that you can, whether it be your mindset or if it's somebody around you that's triggering you, acknowledging that trigger, going within and learning about it. Take some time to reflect on different opportunities, different ways that you can handle the situation. It will come to you. Okay? You guys might be a little bit overwhelmed right now. Okay. All right, I'm going to send you off with some Moonology. Okay. And what is that? All right, for Capricorn. Ooh, your commitment is being tested, but I don't know if I'll take it because it was on the top and just kind of flew out. It'll come out again if it needs to. Alright, so this is for Capricorn for June 2020. You are good enough. I'll put that right next to denial and Seven of Cups. Stop thinking of all the possible disasters. Enjoy the moment. Time is passing by, man. And we have so much power. So nothing is yet in stone. So if you messed up, you know, not feeling so good about yourself, it's not forever. There's still a possibility to fix it. Confidence is your key to success. Have confidence in everything that you've endured and the things that you're learning now, turning them into wisdom. Every day is a new day. Confidence is your key to success, okay? We do have it. Oh, it's a new moon, not an eclipse. Okay. Perfect. So nothing is set in stone. People don't just fall off the face of the earth. You know, your house isn't going to explode. Your world's not going to explode. If something terrible happens, you will get through this. The worst case scenario. So stop worrying about it. Get out of that because it's causing you to be stuck and it's going to change you into that person that the White Witch card was talking about. And if it is somebody that's in your energy that's bringing you down and feeding it, it's time to change that situation. Just remember, it is something that you are trying not to see. Might be in the subconscious, a way that you are deceiving yourself. So just take some time, sit with yourself, look at yourself in the figurative mirror, right? and enjoy every aspect of yourself, the darkness and the light. Okay. All right. Let's see what this looks. This is the mess that we did together. I know you can't really see it, but I'm playing with the camera, trying to figure that out. Next is a microphone. But yeah, this is all you. Big old mess. All right, thank you for coming here and hanging out with me. I had fun doing your reading. Please, again, like and subscribe if you made it this far, and why not? But anyway, thank you for your support. I really hope everything turns out great for you. Thank you very much.